Hi everyone, so today is going to be a fun, quick unboxing. I think I might also do a review of the fragrance that I got. Long story short, I'm in California. Lush wasn't able to mail out any of the Lush X Community collection unless you purchased it from reselling websites, and my order was canceled. So I did get some Lush dupes. I'll link up that video if you're interested. But during this time, I have a Mercari account, and there was like a $5 coupon, plus a seller was selling one of the perfumes for a very reasonable price. It was, I believe, 65, so retail less my coupon plus tax. I basically would have paid the same amount. Well, actually a little bit less because of taxes and everything. So I finally picked up my package from the mail. There was a bit of a delay, but it's cool because here is the box. The seller that I purchased from says, "Please handle with love, fragile, thank you." It's very light, so hopefully everything's okay. Oh, and then here's the back sticker. When you support a small business, you're supporting a dream. Thank you. Cool. So let's go ahead and open it. I don't want to show the front because that's where my address is. So if you don't know, with Mercari, it's basically like kind of like an eBay Poshmark type of situation. It's very popular in the US. I know that a popular place to buy Lush in the UK or not in the US is like Vinted and stuff. So it's very similar. The only thing is that you essentially have to rate the buyer and either accept the purchase or not, because sometimes there are some scams. So that's why you need to be very wary in selecting your buyer. Okay, so I finally figured out how to do it. So I'm going to open it this way. I think that she put a lot of tape because it's not really coming off. So I think I need to get this part right here. I guess I'll talk while I'm opening this. The one perfume from the LUSH X Community that is going for a very expensive price. Actually, they all are, but the one that's going for the most is Super Milk. I've seen that one, resellers having it for anywhere from 100. Retail price is 65. I've seen it almost up to like 200, so it's just really crazy. Another one is Sticky Dates. Everyone likes that one, and of course you have the person who just wants to get their cash back for the price. Ooh, there's a note in here as well, I think. Oh wait, no. Okay, so no, there isn't. All right, so here is the perfume. I think she put bubble wrap. I'm going to try to be quick so I can go ahead and rate her, because in Mercari, you don't get paid until the buyer rates you, which I know some people don't really like, but that's just how it works. All right, let's see. Wow, she like really went above and beyond. I really love the attention to detail. I don't know if this is the packaging that it came with or not. We'll see. Oh, it is. That's so nice. Wow, I can already smell it. Wow, okay. So let me go ahead and open this. I haven't told you what I purchased. So can you guess what it is? Did I get Super Milk? Did I get Tender as the Night? Did I get Creamy Candy? Well, of course, it's not a body spray or anything. Oh, so you just go like this. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's Creamy Candy. That's so awesome. So Creamy Candy is also a part of the Rockstar scent family. I recently got a dupe, so I think that is it for the unboxing portion. Maybe I'll just go ahead and see how it looks like. It's very fragrant. So here we go, Creamy Candy Lush X Community. It has the very shiny label, 30 milliliters, 1 ounce. So this was retailing $65 in Lush North America. And I think the best by date is at the bottom, 2027. Ooh, let me smell it. Oh wow, this smells very similar to Snow Fairy. I did get a dupe, so I think in the next clip I'll go ahead and compare the two, but as far as I know, it's very, very similar. The dupe doesn't last as long as the Snow Fairy body spray, so we'll see how this goes. So I'm definitely going to test this out. I'm super excited, and I'm going to go ahead and rate the seller. But so far, great experience. I loved everything about it. So yeah, there is the Creamy Candy Lush X Community Perfume Limited Edition. Here is a video of a wear test that I did. I decided to test it out when I went into work just because that would give me a better idea of how it would wear in the day. It was 7:16. So what I decided to do was to spray my left wrist and arm with the Lush Creamy Candy perfume. And then on the right side, we had the dupe. So I sprayed again both my skin by my wrist area and my cardigan, which was closer to my forearm. So we'll go ahead and see my results. Hi everyone, so I just came back from my work day. So if you saw the time in the first clip, it was almost like 7 or 8 if I recall. And right now it is 5:56. So I think rounded it's about what 11, 12 hours somewhere around that time frame. And I do have my thoughts. To the left or on my left wrist and left part of my cardigan, we have Creamy Candy from Lush, so the original. And then on my right wrist and my right cardigan sleeve, we have the dupe from Bloom and Barrel, Rockstar Lush type. Both, they're supposed to be the same scent. So first thing, right from the opening, I noticed that there is a difference. I want to say that Creamy Candy is a lot like deeper. If you think about it, it reminds me of almost as if you're burning Snow Fairy incense because it has that powdered, the sweetness is toned down, not a lot, but like a tad bit, and more of a powdery sweetness is added. Whereas the Rockstar, it's very similar. It's more like not bubbly, but it's more vibrant. It's like happier. Whereas Creamy Candy reminds me of like a nighttime version of this scent to the right. So, which one do I personally like more? I really like the allure of the creamy candy on just opening. And then I did spray it on both of my wrists. However, I do want to say that the dupe from Bloom and Barrel, the Rockstar one, did last more. I feel like I smell it both on my wrist, so on my skin, and on my clothing. And I think that it performs the best on clothing. Whereas the Lush Creamy Candy perfume, I don't really smell it on my clothes, but I smell it a little bit on my skin. So that's like a little bit weird, but I do want to say that the Lush Creamy Candy has more layers. So let me go ahead and talk about this one. Initially, I did get that like toned down Snow Fairy scent. I feel like I'm not exactly sure what people were talking about it when they described it as a predominantly vanilla perfume or fragrance. So I was a bit confused. But then once the hours started to pass by, so after about maybe I would say hour 3 or 4, I feel like that vanilla started to come through. And I do really enjoy it. I wish it smelled like that on the opening. So I do want to say that Creamy Candy doesn't project. I feel like my sister couldn't really smell me too much with this creamy candy, and I couldn't really smell myself unless I got a little bit closer to my arm or I was like talking with my hand movements. So that's the only thing, is that if you want a perfume that projects, I don't think that creamy candy is the perfume for you. Snow Fairy, it does. I feel like a lot of the Lush body sprays project more versus the perfumes, but that could just be the certain type of perfume or just my limited experience with the Lush products that I have. But okay, yeah, I love the dry down. I wish it was creamier on the opening, but I do enjoy it. I feel like maybe not a lot of people liked it because it wasn't super vanilla based in the opening. I feel like it still had a little bit more of that kind of bubblegum sweetness that Snow Fairy evokes. And then for Rockstar, aka Creamy Candy Dupe from Bloom and Barrel, I want to say that despite it not having the, I guess, like the scent story where first it starts off one way and then it dries down another way, it's a pretty linear fragrance, which I do enjoy because if you like it on the opening, you're going to like it on the dry down. And I feel like the strongest one would probably have to be this one on my clothing. So I feel like this one smells a lot more similar to the Snow Fairy Lush body spray, and I do enjoy it. I don't get a lot, if at all, really a lot of creaminess. I wish that was amped up a little bit more, but it could be that's the reason why this perfume lasted a lot more. But either way, I am very happy with my purchases. Would I purchase Creamy Candy again? It retails in Lush North America, specifically the US, $65. I don't think it'll come back in stock unless it sold really well during the LUSH X Community. drop, but I feel like for a dupe that I can get for about, I think this is a 15 ml, and I got it for $26, I want to say. I can basically get like this times two and a little more for the price of creamy candy. But I would purchase creamy candy again just because I really love that more vanilla based dry down. Would I purchase it again and again? I would probably say no. I might repurchase it once if I find it for the retail price, but if I see it on reselling websites for like $80, $100, then I would certainly pass. And then I think I would repurchase this one, though I think if I had to choose between these two, I would choose the Bloom and Barrel. But I personally like how the Snow Fairy scent in the body spray, you can smell it a lot more. However, if you have people around you that are a little bit sensitive to like super sweet scents, yeah, this one would be a better option for you. However, if you work remotely and not a lot of people are very sensitive, or you're just wearing fragrances for yourself and you don't have to worry about anyone's like allergies or asthma or like their scent preference, then I would say, yeah, do you? Heck, even layer, like both of these would layer well with Snow Fairy. But yeah, that is my wear test and comparison. The winner for which one lasted the longest and is stronger is the Bloom and Barrel perfume. However, for complexity and the overall scent on the dry down, I like creamy candy from Lush. So yeah, that is it for my review. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.